Hey folks, I'm just doing a quick video here. Um, I'm using this isn't my old mic that I used to use. My other one's packed away, ready to go. So this one was still laying around, but I need to remember to take it with me in case I need it. Because it's okay for a you know, well, it's actually I want to say cheapy mic. It wasn't real cheap, but it's not expensive either. But anyway, oh, it is Monday evening, a little after 6 o'clock. I had originally intended to leave this morning and was getting ready to get going. I had a few things to load and also some stuff I need to put on the roof racks because just to make room for everything that I need to take. Because I definitely want to be able to take my guitars, and before I didn't have room for them, but I made room. Got to have them because I'm not going to have a whole lot else to do. Uh, as far as because a lot of places I'll be camping are not. It's not going to have cell reception, or at least not good enough cell reception. And I'm probably not going to be able to take my TV. There's a lot. I'm going to have to leave so many things behind. It just makes me sick. Everything I'm going to have to leave behind. But I decided not to go with the rental unit because I got to thinking about it. It's like, do I want to really be hauling around a utility trailer? Some of the places I want to go, and it's just more trouble than it's worth. And it's like, what am I going to do with the stuff that I put in the utility trailer? Unless I have an actual residence, you know, it's it's just gonna just haul it from place to place. It's just not. And plus, too, if I put stuff in a storage unit here, then I'm going to be held ransom, you know, by the stuff that's in there, paying for it every month. And then also, too, having to come back up here to retrieve it. And so now once I get down to Arizona, I kind of like to stay down there. So I don't want to be putting a whole lot of miles on my Explorer. You know, once I get down there, it's like I want to pretty much stay put in one area until I go to my property, which is up in northern Arizona. So, but anyway, um, I've got 1,000 things going through my head tonight, so bear with me. Anyway, I had planned to get out today. Was really looking forward to it, but then it was just pouring rain all day. And of course, my tent that I have is canvas. You don't want to be setting up a canvas tent in the rain. I mean, light rain's fine, but the way it was pouring today, it was just. I mean, it was. I went out this morning and was kind of like trying to do a trial run to see how hard it would be, just setting up a tarp in the backyard. And it was just like rain was so cold and it was like freezing. My fingers were freezing, even with gloves on, it was, I finally just gave up on it. I said, you know what? I'm going to wait tomorrow because it's supposed to be this evening, it's supposed to be drying out. And then I have like a little over a 24-hour window to where it's supposed to be dry. It's supposed to start drying out about 7 o'clock, and then it's supposed to be dry all the way, and then talking about rain and snow on Wednesday. And so I'm tired too, so bear with me with that too, because my mind is just not working real well. I've been so busy. But the place that I am camping is a free area because it's like it's getting toward that time of the month where you know I don't have the money to pay for a paid area, but there's a place that It's along the river, and it's only about 20 miles away. It's up toward the area that I was going to camp originally, but this one's free. And the weather's not supposed to be all that super bad as far as temperatures. It's supposed to be like mid 40s. Now, to some of you, that may sound freezing, but compared to what it's been here, trust me, mid 40s feels pretty good. But it's supposed to be like mid 40s and then around, anywhere from 32 to 35 at night, which really isn't too bad. And in fact, it's going to be warmer here at night than it's going to be the area that, what, make me make sure that okay, good. I'm like, I hope I turn my microphone on, because the blue light, there's a blue light on it, but it comes on as soon as it's plugged in, whether it's turned on or not. So I thought I had turned it on, so I would have been upset if I hadn't. But anyway, now the area that I'm camping in, I'm going to try to do a quick video in the morning, first taking off, and like record some of the drive. I don't know how the cell reception is where I'm going to be staying. I've read different reviews, and some of the reviews said that they had decent signal. Others said that they couldn't get a signal at all. So I guess it depends on the weather. I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to try to upload a video, but if I don't upload a video tomorrow, that means I don't have cell service where I'm camping, and so I have no way of uploading the video. And the closest town to where I could run into town and upload it's about 11 miles away, but I don't, after I get everything in my tent and stuff like that, I'm not going to feel like running back into town and leaving everything there, So it's like once I get everything, I can't even talk. Once I get everything set up, I'm just plop my butt down and probably fix some lunch and some dinner, depending on what time I get out of here, because I've still got some stuff to load. And I've got to strap some stuff down on the roof racks, like my table and my cot and my porta potty thing, and my luggage. Yeah, I am taking some clothes. I'm not going to go streaking, especially in this weather. So anyway, that's what's going on. I'm going to be out of here tomorrow, and on my way, I'm planning on staying put once I get there until payday, and then once payday hits, then we'll head south, and probably there's another place I'd like to check out. Go there for maybe 2 or 3 days, or even longer if I decide that I like it there. I may stay there a week or two, and then eventually end up down in Lake Havasu City. And anyway, it's going to be interesting to see how Copper does. He knows there's something going on. He has been real antsy, and anytime I go outside for any length of time when I'm out there loading the rig, and then I come back in, he acts like I've been gone all day. He gets all excited and stuff. Yeah, he knows that there's something going on. And so, but at least I've gotten him to use the ramp to get into the Explorer, so that, knock on wood, shouldn't be an issue in the morning, getting him in there. So, and he'll get more used to it, and stuff like that. He's always scared of stuff at first, but he adapts. So he will enjoy it, though. He's out there today, or actually, well, today and yesterday. He's out there playing in the snow, and he's just digging his head in the snow and fluffing snow up and throwing his own snowballs. So I was out there yesterday, and I was making snowballs and throwing them. He was catching them and then ripping them apart. And throwing the snow and shaking his head, throwing the snow. And he loves the snow. I let him outside to go to the bathroom, and like every time I see him out there, he's just got his head buried in the snow, and he comes in, his face is just white, snow all over his face. He loves it. Uh, Kevin don't like it as much. Kevin don't stick his face in the snow, and Kevin ain't gonna stick his face in the snow unless I face plant accidentally. But yeah, he loves it. But I am looking forward to getting out of the snow. I was down in the place I was going to go camping down around Lake Havasu. I think today it was like 69, and I think tomorrow it's supposed to be like 71. Oh, and that's going to feel really really warm after it being in the 20s and 30s here. Going down there, probably going to swelter the first few days because the other day down there it was 75. And the other area I was going to camp, it was like 79. And I'm like, holy crap. That's too warm. I'm not ready for that yet. After going through the other morning, I got up and it was 2 below 0. Yeah, that was nice. So it has warmed up considerably since then. So it's supposed to be like in the mid 30s for lows, like I said, where I'm going camping. So that won't be that bad, really. I mean, and then around 45 or so during the day, 42 to 45, which that's warmer than today. It was like when I was outside a little earlier, it was 42. And it felt fine, you know. Didn't feel that cold at all. And being inside a tent, you know, and I'm taking got some candles I'm going to take. Sometimes just lighting a few candles, especially in a tent like that where it's an enclosed space, you light a few candles and it'll warm it up. Try to save on my propane a little bit. I don't want to burn through that, because I don't have any more money for propane until after payday. So hopefully I won't need that much, or just run it a little bit, and just get it warmed up, and then light some candles to just kind of maintain the heat in there. We'll see how I'm interested to see how it works, because I was watching some YouTube videos, and there's these people that's what they were heating. I was trying to say heating and tent at the same time, so it came out hinting. They were heating their tent with candles, and a lot colder temperatures than I'm going to be facing. So anyway, I just thought I would come on here and say hi, and let everybody know what's going on. And I'm probably going to go to bed early tonight. I am just like, I'm already almost ready to go to sleep. So I'll probably go to bed early, get up, get everything else loaded, and, get going. Get there, get set up, and then just be able to relax the rest of the day, or for 2 weeks or whatever. But, I may have to run into town, like to the town, it's like 11 miles away. I may have to run into town real quick and get more water, because there's only so much I can load in the Explorer with everything else I got in there. So, because we go through a lot of water. Copper he drinks a lot of water. I've been trying to ration it a little bit, because he'll just like, his pan will hold a half a gallon and he'll empty the thing. So I can't be doing that. Can't afford half a gallon a day, especially when I need to use it for other things too, So anyway, I'm going to quit rambling and be praying for us. I'm looking forward to I'm looking forward to it, but I'm apprehensive at the same time, because the unknowns, But I am looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to get going and starting my new adventure. I'll just be happy when I get down to southern Arizona. And no, it turns out that my best friend Mark has a house in Surprise, Arizona, just wet Northwest Phoenix, I think it is. I know it's West Phoenix. I think it's Northwest Phoenix area, suburb. And so anyway, he's going to be down there, like, probably about the same time that I'm getting there. So we'll probably get together. And we were just on the phone here probably about 20 minutes ago talking about that. So that'll be kind of fun. And I don't know if I'll stay there, but there are a few places to camp around that area. So I don't really want to camp around Phoenix, but there's maybe an hour out. There's some campgrounds in that area. I don't like camping. I don't like the idea of camping near a big city. I just don't. Lake Havasu City is not that super big. I think it's like 28,000. I don't remember. Or maybe that I can't remember. Maybe that was another town. But anyway, there's a couple of places that I want to hit in California on the way down. So we'll see how everything works out. And one place I specifically want to go to that looks like it has some really. I want to visit the town. The town looks really cool. Actually, I think that's the town that's 28,000. Ridgecrest, California. And anyway, I'm just rambling now. Like I say, I've got so much going through my head right now, and trying to not forget anything. Remember my medications. Although they took away my Medicare Part B, so now I can't even get my medications. Luckily, I've got some saved up that hopefully will last me a while I fight with Medicare. Try to get, here's the thing. You would think that they would try to make things easier for you as you get older and not harder. It's unreal. It's like I've got to have some of these medications I have to survive. I mean, literally. And now they're like, well, I tried to get them filled the other day because I had a doctor's appointment on Monday. We did a Zoom appointment because weather was so crappy. And but anyway, pharmacy called me and said we can't fill them because your Medicare Part B was taken away, which I didn't even realize that. It's like nice of them to let me know because I haven't gotten anything in the mail or anything like that, or any emails or anything telling me that they had taken it away. I tell you. So, I've got to figure out a way to get my medications because I can't afford to buy them, without insurance. So, just a lot of crap to deal with right now. This is perfect timing for me to have to move out. It still just irks me. It's ridiculous. But anyway, whatever. What goes around comes around. You reap what you sow. So anyway, we'll talk to you later, people. Take care.
Hey, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Camping with Copper. Hey, that's me. Haha.